Published 0651 EDT, the 6th of September 2017. Updated 0717 EDT, the 6th of September 2017. Katie Price has rescheduled her upcoming one-woman show in Brighton due to unforeseen family circumstances. The former glamour model, 39, apologized to fans on the Theatre Royal Brighton's Facebook page, and confirmed she had postponed the show, slated for Wednesday night, until November. The cancellation comes amid a difficult time for Katie following her split from husband Kieran Hayler, and her mother Amy's terminal diagnosis. Scroll down for video. Tough. Katie Price has rescheduled her upcoming one-woman show in Brighton due to unforeseen family circumstances. Katie cancelled her gig on Tuesday night, and confirmed she had rescheduled it on the 26th of November. She wrote on the site, "Unfortunately, due to unforeseen family circumstances, my date in Brighton on Wednesday the 6th of September 2017 has been rearranged to Sunday the 26th of November 2017. I would like to send my apologies for any inconvenience caused by this postponement, and really hope that you are able to join me at my new date on Sunday the 26th of November 2017. Strain. The cancellation comes amid a difficult time for Katie following her mother Amy's terminal cancer diagnosis. Bad to worse. The news also comes as Katie deals with her divorce from Kieran Hayler, above stemming from his alleged affair with the family nanny. Shay then added, for her fans, amid her difficult time in life, thanks for all of your support. Katie X tickets were still on sale for the performance on Tuesday, and staff at the box office said they were contacting people who were expecting to see the show tonight. A spokeswoman for the tour told Now magazine that as far as she knew, the rest of it would go ahead, with the next date scheduled for September 22nd in Stoke-on-Trent. Mail Online has contacted Katie's representatives for comment. Official. Katie cancelled her gig on Tuesday night, and confirmed she had rescheduled it on the 26th of November on the theatre's Facebook page. A former glamour model recently revealed she suffered a miscarriage 4 days before discovering husband Kieran was cheating on her with their nanny, Nikki Brown, 40. However, the tour has also been plagued with claims of lukewarm ticket sales, no doubt only adding to her strain. She began her UK tour, titled An Audience with Katie Price, the last week, and Preston was said to be upset after a heckler managed to get in and disrupt her first performance. Yet, she reportedly fired back, "You've got such a small d. P off. You are ruining my show. You are not welcome here. Goodbye." One-woman show. However, the tour opening night, above, has also been plagued with claims of lukewarm ticket sales, only adding to the strain. And although Katie posted a photo online claiming the 780-seater venue was packed for her first performance, it was half empty. The news of the cancellation also comes after a tough few weeks for Katie, which saw her announce that her mother Amy has been diagnosed with terminal lung disease, mere days after confirming her divorce from husband Kieran Hayler. Appearing with her daughter on Loose Women on Tuesday, the 64-year-old revealed she is determined not to die before Katie gets her life together. In another bombshell, however, the former glamour model went on to reveal that she suffered a miscarriage 4 days before discovering Kieran's latest affair with their family nanny. Heartbreaking. Appearing on Loose Women on Tuesday, 64-year-old Amy, who has terminal lung disease, revealed she is determined not to die before Katie gets her life together. Her mother Amy has been diagnosed with progressive lung illness, idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis, which has an average life expectancy of 3 to 5 years. But insisted she would keep fighting to ensure the star's life is settled before she goes. She said, "I'm not going to peg off until she's settled. I think it's about time you got yourself together properly and took life more seriously and be settled." The defensive mother of 5 hit back, insisting, "Mum, I get it off you. You treat me like a kid. We're so close-knit because we've had so many dramas in life. We have this defense mechanism. She's very fit. This is why I don't understand why she has it." In another shocking admission, Katie blurted out that she had miscarried her and Kieran's child in the days leading up to discovering he was sleeping with their nanny Nikki Brown. Shock diagnosis. Her mother Amy, 64, who has been diagnosed with progressive lung illness, idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis, which has an average life expectancy of 3 to 5 years, insisted she would keep fighting to ensure the star's life is settled before she goes. He said, "I had a miscarriage 4 days before. On the Monday I had a miscarriage, and then 4 days later I found out, and now this one," pointing at her mum. "It's like Jesus." Katie's fellow Loose Women star Andrea McLean admitted such information was known behind the scenes, but not in public. In July 2009, Katie revealed she had suffered a miscarriage weeks before the end of her marriage to Peter Andre. Bombshell. The former glamour model, who is divorcing her third husband Kieran Hayler after he cheated with the family's nanny, went on to drop another bombshell and revealed that she suffered a miscarriage 4 days before she discovered his latest affair. Tough. The pair shared an embrace during the heartfelt discussion. Terrible. Katie admitted she having one of the worst times of her life, saying, "She said I had a miscarriage 4 days before. On the Monday I had a miscarriage and then 4 days later I found out, and now this one," pointing at her mom. Going into more detail about her condition, Amy admitted she was fuming about being diagnosed as she had always been healthy and never smoked. Going into more detail about her condition, Amy went on to explain, "I was under a local doctor for about 5 years for asthma. I kept going back saying inhalers aren't working. Then I had a chest infection. They said okay, go and have an x-ray, and something showed up. My doctor referred me to a specialist. He said, yes, you've got a condition, idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis, a buildup of scar tissue on the lungs that makes breathing increasingly difficult, usually affects those aged between 70 and 75. Before treatment, around half of sufferers lived at least 3 years after their diagnosis. Symptoms include persistent dry cough, shortness of breath, and tiredness. At MEAS that there's scarring of the lungs and it actually stop you breathing. It's progressive. In the end you won't be able to breathe." Amy went on to say she was furious to be struck down with such a condition as she has always worked hard on staying healthy. She said, "I've never smoked. I've always been a sports person. I go to the gym every morning. I do maybe 2 hours every morning, and I've done that for years and years, and I've never smoked. And that's why I was so surprised I've got a lung condition. I'm fuming. I'm fuming over it because I've been healthy all of my life." The heartbreaking interview came after Katie paid an emotional tribute to her fighter mom Amy after she was diagnosed with a terminal lung illness. Days after confirming her marriage to cheating husband Kieran Haler is over, calling her mother a fighter spirit, she praised Amy for carrying on as normal and continuing to live life to the full. Tough times. The interview comes after Katie paid an emotional tribute to her fighter mom Amy after she was diagnosed with a terminal lung illness. Days after confirming her marriage to cheating husband Kieran is over. Devastating news in a heartbreaking Twitter message. The former glamour model, 39, revealed her 64-year-old mother has idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis, a condition in which the lungs become scarred and causes increasing breathing difficulty. She wrote, "Just to clarify for all of you reading, my mom has been diagnosed with a lung disease called idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis, IPF. There is unfortunately no known cure for this. As a shock to us all, me and my family are proud to be supporting the British Lung Foundation to help support awareness and raising funds for research of IPF. With this we can help in other diagnosis and create awareness for people with IPF." Love. Calling her mother a fighter spirit, she praised Amy for carrying on as normal and continuing to live life to the full. Unbreakable bond. Katie shares a famously close relationship with her mother, with Amy helping provide care for Katie's disabled son Harvey. Love. Katie wrote, "My mom is a fighter. She is working out every day, going to work and living life to the full. Please help us in supporting the British Lung Foundation so we can make a difference." The condition has an average life expectancy of 35 years. There are 2 known pills, which if they work can slow things down. "My mom is a fighter. She is working out every day, going to work and living life to the full. Please help us in supporting the British Lung Foundation so we can make a difference." She added in a tweet, "Thanks for everyone's supportive messages." The news has come as a bitter blow to Katie, as only days earlier she had confirmed she was to divorce third husband Kieran Haler over his affair with their children's nanny. Smiling through it, the news has come as a bitter blow to Katie, as only days earlier she had confirmed she was to divorce third husband Kieran Haler over his affair with their children's nanny. Pictured here with Katie's son Harvey. Katie previously said she was determined to stay optimistic following Amy's heartbreaking diagnosis, and even attempted to lift her mother's spirits following a recent hospital consultation. She told The Sun she's got something wrong with her lungs and she's been told she hasn't got very long to live. She's on tablets. "At least I'm making her laugh. Whatever is happening, we've got to be upbeat about it." Amy, a constant support to Katie throughout her colorful show business career, confirmed her daughter had lightened the mood during her early examinations. "During the tests, which were really quite personal, she was making so many funny comments that both myself and the specialist were in fits of laughter." She recalled, "That's what I like about Katie, her sense of humor. I was given some bad news. She said, 'Mom, you haven't got long left. You might as well make the most of it.' Emotional. She's got something wrong with her lungs and she's been told she hasn't got very long to live." She told The Sun the news comes shortly after the TV personality revealed she was separating from husband Kieran, a former stripper, after discovering his 6-month fling with their children's nanny. Discussing the separation on Loose Women, Katie admitted she had thought their marriage and sex life was perfect before hinting there was more to come out regarding Kieran and the reason for ending the marriage. She said, "It is what it is, and what you've read. Years ago, I caught Kieran cheating. I paid for therapy to get him help. As far as I knew, our marriage and sex life was perfect. Our family unit was perfect. Marriage split." The news comes shortly after the TV personality revealed she was separating from husband Kieran, a former stripper, after discovering his 6-month fling with their children's nanny. "I employed a nanny to come in and I've caught him again having an affair with my nanny for a year. sleeping with her in my house, but there's other things that are going to come out. Referencing his previous infidelities, she then admitted she had not been hugely shocked by the affair, adding, "Here I am again. I think when someone stabs the knife in the first time and they twist it, I was literally distraught. I suppose this time was I expecting it to happen again? Was my guard up because I'm acting completely different this time? My kids are older, they know what's going on, and for me, I love coming to work. He's got to get help. It's not normal behavior, especially when you're in a happy marriage." Here they come. Katie and Amy were seen leaving the studio later that day side by side. Mother and daughter made their way towards a waiting car after an emotional appearance on Loose Women Cozy. Katie stayed warm beneath a fleece-lined hooded jacket outside ITV Studios in good company. Katie's son Junior joined them following their appearance on the show. Plenty to talk about. Katie spoke on her phone as they made their way home.